Hello, everyone. I'm Kathy Bollinger, Managing Director of York County Community Foundation's Embracing Aging Initiative, where we work to improve how people experience aging in York County, Pennsylvania. One of the ways that we do that is we invite people to come in and share how they are defying stereotypes about growing older and how they're keeping positive attitudes. And I am so excited for today's guest. Her name is Kara Wright. Hi, Kara. Welcome.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you.
Some of you might recognize Kara as she is very active in her community. She's a member of the Exchange Club of Hanover, and she also serves as the Mid-Atlantic District President of National Exchange. My goodness, Kara, that sounds like that keeps you very busy.
Well, that's just a mouthful, right? But I love being busy. It's a good thing.
So Kara does many things, but one of the things that, and one of the reasons I wanted to invite Kara on today is she recently made some lifestyle choices and health style changes that I think were so inspiring. And I wanted to have her share about that with our listeners today. So Kara, tell us more.
Okay. Well, life leads up to choices, right? So of course, in the midst of COVID and just the stress of it all, and I'm a very people person, and being stuck at home, and I put on the weight. I put on more weight. Since I hit 40, I just have had a struggle with my weight. I'm going to be 60 this year. I'm so excited. I really am. I think it's
excited.
Cool. So that's where I was watching a friend of mine. In fact, she'd been a previous babysitter of my daughter when Cassandra was about 3, 4, 5. And so I'd seen how she'd been changing, but I kept quiet. I just watched her. And then I said, it's time. I felt like I was like rock bottom. And I was tired of being tired. I was just, everything just seemed foggy. I wasn't feeling good, positive about myself. So how can I do things out in the community if I'm not feeling positive about myself? And it's more than just appearance. I was tired, physically drained. And so I reached out to this individual and talked to her, and I went through a health journey where, thank goodness, I went through a metamorphosis. I lost 71 pounds, which is awesome. Weight off your body goes from a size 22 down to a size 10. That's awesome.
That's
And,
wonderful.
at 58, 59, that wasn't my main objective. I just wanted to feel good about myself so that I could project that to other people. And I wanted to have more energy, and I do now. I have clarity of mind. I have, I do have energy. I do get tired, but one thing about tired is I sleep now. I used to wake up every 2 hours. I did. I could never sleep well, or I'd wake up after being so tired, fall asleep for 30 minutes, and then wake up and be awake then for 5 hours. It was horrible. Now I can go to bed, boom, I'm asleep for 7 hours straight. So there's a lot of things of losing the 71 pounds, but I've gained so much more pride in myself, knowing that I accomplished it. But this health journey, though, helped me with so much more. It taught me how I'm supposed to take care of my body. And when you take care of your body, you fuel your body, you don't let it go into starvation, you hydrate your body. A lot of people don't realize your body is dehydrated most of the time. And yes, I have my water beside me all the time. And I love water now. I used to drink soda all the time, not so much. But drinking the water, but cleansing of my mind and my body. You hear about people going on these weight programs, but I don't think of myself as going on a weight program. I went on a full body program from mine down to my toes. And it's made my body, the arthritis, all those things feel better, but it has cleansed my mind. You talk about drinking water and remove the toxins. You have to remove the toxins from up here too. You got to let go of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that has kept you back from doing the things that you really have a desire to do. And I think that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you so much for sharing. And oh, you're defying so many stereotypes about growing older. First of all, people think that you can't do or try new things, and look at what you've been doing. But also, can you just give us some tips? Because I know that sometimes, Kara, people feel stuck and they just feel like, and how do I get started? Or it just seems like such a huge thing. So instead, they just settle for status quo. How can
You're
you?
right. Well, a lot of times, Kathy, it's fear.
Mhm, mhm.
Fear. We put up our own walls. And let me tell you what, I'm a number one girl. I've done that my entire life. I've put up walls. I love people, but I put up walls because we want to protect ourselves. We feel like that's protecting, where in fact, that's keeping us from doing the things that we want to do, to make a difference in our own lives and other people's lives. So that's what's helped me, was that stereotype you're saying, you keep yourself from doing those things, from achieving. Like I said, I was 58 years old when I finally decided it's time. Both of my parents died by this age.
Oh,
And
wow.
so I think that was a big motivator too. I said,
Mhm.
I've got to make a change. I have wonderful grandchildren. I love, 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 love these grandbabies. I have great grandchildren coming into this world. My parents didn't get to experience that. My grandchildren are poor kids. They're going to experience me.
Oh,
But that's I hope I haven't sidetracked too much, but that's all the things that were important to me, and why it's never too late to try. I've gone through that metamorphosis. I've gained so much. I've lost 71 pounds, but I've gained so much, and I'm helping others now. I'm now coach. Who in the world would have thought I'd be coaching? I'm not an athlete, nothing like that. But I am out there walking now every day, 2 miles. I am planking. I'm not in the gym because do have some physical limitations with my legs from an accident many, 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 decades ago.
mhm.
But you know what? Just because you have some limitations, you need to find other things that you're good at, other things that you can make a difference at. And that's where I'm finding with coaching. I have coached people from the age of 14 to be he's an athlete, awesome young man, but he wanted to do better, to excel. And
Mhm.
he needed to eat healthy, like so many. And I've worked and still work with people that are 69, 70, 74 years old. It is never too late to allow yourself, and I'm serious, to allow yourself to succeed and be happy. And at 59, I truly believe I am probably the happiest now than I've ever been in my entire life. And I know that's like a teary moment for me, but it's the truth.
Oh, that's
It's the truth.
fantastic and so inspiring. And, I love too how you said it, and what your response was. You don't want to let things define you, limit you, but find different ways to embrace and enjoy life and do things differently. And it's
Right.
okay that maybe we don't have one, there's something that might be a challenge for us, but how can we continue to do things that we want to do and stay engaged and just live that thriving life? So I just love everything about your story, Kara. Thank you so much.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
if people are interested in reaching out to you about coaching, how might they find you? Is that something that you'd be willing to
Well,
share?
on my Facebook, I get on every morning and I usually put some kind of quote on there, inspiration. That's something that I enjoy, to have some quiet time in the morning, be able to read some things. And I find inspiration from other people, from the beautiful sunrise. You
Mm,
find inspiration in everyday living. But I have actually had people reach out to me and say, don't stop doing that. I
oh, wow.
enjoy waking up in the morning and listen to that. And after you've done it for a couple minutes, a couple months, you're like, oh, I don't want to annoy anybody. But people have actually said to me, no, and I'm not writing these things.
Uh-huh.
I'm taking them from somewhere else.
Right.
But those little things, Kathy, just something small that gave me joy, and I'm taking the time to share with other people,
Oh,
and
that's
it's
fantastic.
given them joy as well. But to reach out to me, you can find me on Kara Helwig Wright on Facebook. Kara Helwig Wright. I have lots of friends. I love people. I do. I really love people.
Oh,
Honestly, if they want to reach through you, can give them my phone number.
Okay.
Honestly, that's never a problem. People can text me, email, message me, and I'll see what it is that you're looking for and how I can help you. I would really love to, even if it's just someone that just wants to have someone to talk to. Sometimes that's all we need, right?
Oh, that's wonderful, Kara. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome, Kathy.
And thank you to all of you who have taken some time today to watch this video. And I know that you too are finding Kara's story inspirational. To learn more about Embracing Aging's work, you can visit us at www.embracingaging.org. Thank you, everyone, and make it a great day.